What's up guys, and welcome to the channel. We've had about 850 plus minus new subscribers in the last few days, which is absolutely amazing. You're mostly here because of what the title says, the People's Skyline. Now if you haven't been following on my TikTok or on my Instagram, I've been writing everybody's usernames down on my Skyline all over. I've completely filled the bonnet, the fenders, the bumper. It's going crazy. I'm going to show you in a sec. I know most of you are here to see your names. See, there it is in the background. I'll get to it in a second. If this is the first time you're joining, my name is Nelson. I run this channel. I've been running for about 4 and a bit years. I collect JDM cars. I collect JDM parts. Anything Japanese pretty much. Not only do I collect stuff, I love helping people out with regards to information on importing. I've imported these cars myself. I learned the process. So I've posted this video on my channel called How to Import JDM Cars in South Africa, where I explain the entire process, how much it costs, etc. And you know, I'm just here to share knowledge, and that's pretty much it. I just want to help. Furthermore, I'm trying to grow my channel so that I can fight ITAC. ITAC is the International Trade Association, and they basically decide on which vehicles are allowed into South Africa. And for example, the Nissan Silvia S15 is not listed as a collector's item. I want to fight them, and I want to put up a petition, but I need more people, and hopefully I can get the channel to grow, have a little bit more clout, and then start taking on the big boys and start fighting, because these cars are collectible. The prices are rising. That car has risen 3 times in value. The GTR has gone up 5-6 times in value from what it was. You know, it's a touchy subject with them, because they feel that it's killing the used car market and even the new car market here in South Africa. It's a long story, you're not going to get into it. There's a bunch of my JDM parts that I've been collecting. You'll notice some new stuff if you guys are OG subscribers, some stuff that has arrived recently. I've got a lot of duplicates and a lot of boost controllers, and I'm actually landing up, this is a really old school boost controller, just by the way. And something cool arrived, Gen 3, come on, focus. Gen 3 turbo timer, HKS turbo timer. Most of the stuff actually works. Oh, look at this. Super old turbo timer in the back there. Who remembers this brand? Need for Speed, 5 Ziggin. I also have an RB20 DET that I'm going to be throwing into a project car. And then this beautiful gauge, Apexy mechanical 60mm. This is going to go in the R32 GTR now. This holder, Apexy holder, I picked up a gauge. Which one was it? I think it was. Ooh, that's also a nice gauge. That's a really clean Blitz gauge. It was this one. This HKS gauge was sitting on this Apexy holder. I got it for next to nothing. I actually just picked up the gauge so I could get the holder. Now I'll throw the holder with the Apexy. Moving on to the People's Skyline. Well, before we get to the names, it needs a wash. Excuse the interior. Ripped everything apart because I'm going to be fitting this gauge. Plonk it over here. Somewhere, it'll probably go on that side. I'm going to put a wideband over here and close this up. We'll get to this in a sec. We'll do a quick walk around of the car. Without further ado, this is the People's Skyline. If you're wondering what's underneath the cover, it's a 1997 RX-7 FD3S black one. Might as well show you. It needs a bath. It does. And I was building a carport here, but then COVID happened and I stopped bringing workers to the house. Doing everything myself now. Actually, I'm just sweep. Okay, so what is the People's Skyline? I'm going to do a walkthrough. I'm going to show you all the mods. I'm going to talk about the car quickly. For the OGs, the guys who have been on the channel before, you already know this. I'm so sorry, but 800 people have just joined. That's like 20% of the channel, almost. I've got to explain. The R32, before we get into it, I still have another RX-7, not this one. Silver one. I've done a huge single turbo conversion. The car is absolutely wild. I just got it running and I drove it for the first time in 2.5 years. I'm parking it off because I'm waiting for 2 fuel pumps to arrive. I've got a fuel filter I need to throw on as well. So I'm working on the GTR while I'm getting sidetracked with all the names. And the reason why we're doing this is because I wanted to give back. It's plasti dipped, so I've been writing all the names on it. A lot of people, and I'm talking a lot, have either sworn at me, told me I'm dumb, I'm an idiot, I'm stupid, I'm ruining the paint. It's plasti dip. The car's silver underneath. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not ruining anything. I'm gonna leave this plasti dip on until January the 1st, 2022. These names will sit on the car for almost a year. Okay, I'm not gonna be a dick and I'm not gonna remove these names tomorrow. It's not gonna happen. It is roughly pushing about 340 kilowatts. I had an official dyno at 303 on the wheels, and that was a couple years ago, and turned up the boost and a couple other small minor modifications since then. I'm going to pop the bonnet in a second. I've got an original Grady Trust intercooler. This intercooler is massive. I've got the little N1 lip thingy in the front. I've got the, I don't know if it's called a Nismo bumper. It might be, with the little cutouts, I forgot. I have got tire wires. These are Federal somethings, I forgot, 595 RS. Big fat 17s. I've got that Nismo N1 thing on the back as well. Sorry, I should have probably parked the car a little bit more forwards. And then exterior wise, I've got Tane coilovers on the car. I haven't lowered it like crazy because, well, my driveway is kind of shit. So this is probably about as low as I can go. The RX-7 is actually a little bit lower, but whatever. Kakimoto exhaust, or at least the back box. The rest of it is 88mm. That's 3.5 inches all the way to the turbos. There's 2 turbos, and they're N1 steel wheel turbos, so I can throw the boost at them. They're not the ceramic ones that are going to snap and break at any second. Still running the twin setup, which is cool. Stock plastic piping, I do need to change that. I've got HK Super Power Flow intakes, some custom piping that I did myself. It is hard pipe all the way to the front of the intercooler, except for here, but the rest is hard pipe all the way, and then hard pipe over there. Grady oil catch can. Then I've got some red radiator stuff on there. Aftermarket radiator. I've got an original Mines strut brace. I wouldn't say this is rare, but it's very JDM. Tane coilovers, like I mentioned. I've got a HKS EBC5. There's a solenoid for it that's all plumbed in, and then the plenum has been what do you call it, stripped of its black paint. Apexy radiator cap. There's really minor stuff. I've deleted quite a few things. Battery's been relocated to the back. I need to clean up this mess. That's not good. I still need to sort that out. There's a relay in here for switching fan. My charcoal canister's been removed. That's just a breather for it. And then obviously all the right block off stuff for the oil catch can. I've got a video on the oil catch can setup if you guys want to see, if anybody wants to do it. Oh yeah, and well, you can't see, but there's custom down pipes, 276mm or 3-inch down pipes going into 88mm exhaust all the way through, and the only silencer is the box. Then this big gemors, or mess if you're not from South Africa. Deleting that bunch of crap over there because that's from an old digital boost gauge that I had. I'm now going for the mechanical one. Here's the lead for the mechanical. This needs to be pulled back and then looped somewhere neatly. I have an Apexy Power FC with the hand controller. Here's my HKS EBC with the screen. There is a Grady turbo timer down there, out of focus. Riso neochrome holder. I've got seat belts on the passenger side. I didn't want to throw them on this side. I ran deleted seats, deleted rears for a little while, but those are back in now. It's actually an original Apexy holder, if you can see there. I think you can see the EXI. Momo race steering wheel, original Momo race steering wheel. I mean, it's a very simplistic setup that I'm running. However, I've cranked up the boost and I've got all the supporting mods, so it still makes some decent power. Forgot to mention the car is running on original. These are not Fong Kong rims. These are dirty, full of spider webs. The car's parked off for a little while. Buddy Club P1 rims. They are 17 by 9.5 J's. They look good. They're simple. I'm missing the wheel caps. I need to buy those. And that is it. And obviously RB26, the heart of this whole operation. I kind of feel bad to rev it right now because I can hear the neighbors having a good time. They're having a little bit of a pool party, and I just don't want to be a dick. So yeah, you can listen to some revving I did the other day. So all that being said, that is my GTR, that is my Skyline. I am now referring to it as the People's Skyline. I appreciate every single one of those subscriptions, I really do. I'm hoping that you all stay along for the ride. I do DIY content, I do sit-down content, a lot of sit-down content because of COVID. People ask me, why don't they see me driving on the roads? I used to be out on the roads all the time with the cars, with all the cars. Unfortunately, COVID's come around. I've got 2 young children, 4 years old and 9 months. And I am comorbid, meaning I'm at very high risk of death if I get COVID-19 or the coronavirus. So I'm staying at home, I'm staying put. And we order everything, and we only leave to go to like Baby City, and I take the Lexus and I sit in the car and my wife goes in. If you guys do see me around, just if you can, respect myself and my family. I might not open the window, but I'll say hi and you can take a picture or whatever. That is me in a nutshell. That is my car, that is my channel, and I want to say thank you so much for everybody. Appreciate every single one of you. Before we go, YouTubers, guys, not just YouTubers, people who are subscribed to me on YouTube and haven't seen on Instagram and TikTok, if you want your name on the car, we're running out of space fast. The front of the car is almost completely gone. If you want your name on the car, please let me know on Instagram or on my Discord. Send me a message, send me proof of subscription, show me that you subscribed. If you haven't sent proof of subscription, I'm going to ask for it in some cases, and then you go all the way to the back of the queue, and it's taking me like 3 minutes to do each writing because I need to send pictures and say hi to some people, and it's ridiculous. So yeah, do that and I'll put your name on the car. See you all in the next one. Peace.